Yes, dear supervisor, a very good evening to you. It's me, Regan Okot, and we are Group 35. Um, just as we discussed last time, I'm going to be a little brief right here. Okay, I'm just going to take you through a brief, a deep introduction to the project that we intend to work on. Due to the emerging technologies, the technologies that are coming in nowadays, people are trying to leverage it, more especially the celebrities in the entertainment industry. They're trying to look out for a way in which they can connect with a large, okay, with very many fans at the same time. So they're trying to use online platforms like Unlo, Cameo, True Fans, and so on. So basing on the problem statement, the problem that we intend to solve that I shared with you last time, we are also trying to do the same. We looked into the entertainment industry, but more especially the movie industry in particular. So we are trying to look out for a way in which the aspiring movie actors and actresses can get in touch with the different movie agencies that are residing within the country, with no fear of losses, or with full trust and confidence. So, basing on what we shared with you last time, here is the approved problems investigated. We have been assigned some tasks. Basing on the problem we're going to solve, we have a question of how can the people get to trust our application to be legitimate and not a scam. That is something that we need to address. And how shall we access the URA database to approve the certification of these movie agencies? Because remember, from our problem statement, people do know, the people within the country or the people who aspire to become movie actors, they know how to get to the movie agencies, but their problem is trust. They don't trust the movie agencies because they are middlemen who cons people, they cheat people, or they may call you for auditions, you end up paying, and they tell you have not qualified. So from fear of that loss, they don't trust the movie agencies or the middlemen that would want to connect them to the different movie agencies. So what is this biggest reason why the biggest reason why we came up with this overall idea? What was the overall drive that drove us to come up and stand up and say we have to solve this problem? As a Quadrigan, as I told you earlier on, I have a background in the movie industry. I've been an actor for 3 years. I happen to feature in a certain movie entitled Blade of Thorns, which became famous previously, and very many people who knows me watched the movie and they were really impressed. So they tried reaching out to me. That Regan, oh wow, we saw you. How can we get to the to be part of that as well? We also want to be actors and so on. So I tried to help a few, but due to the increasing number, the number kept on increasing until I had to find a way out. So I happened to call out for auditions online on my different social media platforms, and so that they can be able to send in their applications. So I received over 500 applications, of which in turn I managed to connect only 2 people to the different movie agencies, but the rest never went through. Reason being, they were interested, but the problem was those movie agencies need a cash of 50,000 shillings, Uganda shillings, just for the auditions. So when they heard about that, people, when it comes to money, people become so inquisitive and they become so resistant. They don't want their money to just go like that. So I realized they didn't trust me as a middleman because they knew me as Regan trying to connect them to the movie agencies, and they didn't trust me. And also they didn't trust the movie agencies that were on board. So now, looking at all this story together with my team, we came up with an idea. We were like, how can we solve this problem? So due to the emerging technologies and the same way celebrities are trying to leverage technology so that they can reach out to mass number of fans, it's the same way we're trying to do here. We're trying to connect to create a platform, an online platform where these aspiring movie actors and movie agencies, the aspiring movie actors and actresses can be able to get into to link up with this to get to link up with these movie agencies without fear of trust or fear of loss or anything, because we're going to bring trusted movie agencies on board. So what are the significance of our project? we look at it being an easy way of engagement between the aspiring movie actors and the certified movie agencies. So this will be a platform where these movie agencies and the movie actors can be able to interact and get to share ideas and direct the movie actors on what to do or how they can get to them and maybe get to achieve their dreams. And also we intend to prevent fraud by bringing only certified movie companies on board being approved by URA because we will get access into the URA database to approve their team numbers. And also, one more significance is to extend the brand or improve recognition. It will not only be a platform for the aspiring movie actors, but also for the movie agencies that are on board. They will get exposure, and also, we also intend the significance. One of the last one is to expand the target audience. Since those movie agencies before they were marketing their contents on YouTube, which would reach just a very few individuals, but now through the app, if we get to implement it and it's successful fully enough, we will get to reach out to a large number of audiences because it will be very easy for them to reach out to the movie agencies. Just to be as quick as possible, thank you so much. I will want my colleague to continue with the project scope.
Good evening. My name is Okanya Emmanuel. I'm going to be taking you through the project scope. So the platform we are going to design is designed to function within the physical boundaries of any aspiring actor or a production company in Uganda. So our application will have two platforms. That's the platform for the aspiring actors and the platform for the companies. The system will have capabilities that include the capacity to respond to requests for information regarding applications, directions on how various applicants can contact their intended agency, and simplicity of use for the platform for users, so that our system will be simple to use by the users. First of all, applicants will easily be directed on the contacts of their intended agencies, and also the requests for information regarding applications will be available on the platform. Then our problem statement, since we are trying to bring the trust, to break that non-trust between the middlemen of existing companies, we want to bring trust by bringing our platform, and only we shall do this by bringing only certified companies on board, and only certified companies will be allowed to register onto our platform, whereby they will be required to enter a TIN number, and this TIN number, and only when a company is registered, it's given this TIN number. Every company has a different TIN number. Then our research questions are: in which more efficient ways can aspiring movie actors in Africa reach out the right or genuine and fully registered movie agencies and get signed without being cheated or scammed by frauds? We've researched on this and found that if we bring on two certified companies on our application, we shall be able to solve this question here. Then how best can different agencies create awareness about their newly released projects, short movies, without necessarily using YouTube and other online video content platforms? These people can do this by putting that content onto our platform, since it already has the people they are looking for, the actors for the projects. Then in which more efficient ways of platform can the different agencies advertise or call for auditions while being trusted by the audience? They can do this through advertising on our platform. Then the hypothesis, knowing that our users are offering technology that is cost effective, they require technology that is cost effective and offers operational efficiency. Our application will be able to do this. How? We shall use Python and the graphic user interface library to build the user interface, which will include the widgets and other tools that will help between the interaction of the computer and the people from the requests that the people make. And also, our backend will be linked to the database, which will be containing our data and all the information required. by the while signing in and during all the authentication processes. Then we found that we shall also use React to create our mobile application user interface. Then we found that there are two companies at the moment that have been that are fully registered by URA. That is Twali Services and Twali Africa Limited. Those are the companies we shall be using on our platform for the start. Thank you very much. My colleague will go through the next.
Yes, good evening. Bahir Jamin is my name, Group 35. So research objectives. Here looking at the main objective. Our main objective was to develop a platform in form of an application that is flexible, that can work on both systems, iOS and Android smartphones, and connect the users to the services they need. And another objective we shall be having is to study the already existing systems that have done it better and have done it best, and compare to judge how best can we put out ours. And another objective is to implement the system in accordance with the design. You have a plan and you want to implement it according to how you've planned it. Then another objective will be to verify the system. We shall do that through testing and other methods that we are yet to find out. The timeline here, we are looking at the time frame that we shall use to carry out each objective and each implementation, that each activity we have to carry out, which already started in October, and we will carry on probably to an estimate of November. No, actually, yeah, depending on the time we have been given. So this is our timeline, made it clear as possible. Methodology, I will look at what tools shall we use to solve the objectives that we have stated above. One of them, we shall carry out online surveys where we shall take one of our members who will go on and carry out that, or we can carry out that as a team. We shall also create a database management system. This one will store information, client data, that when users sign into our platform, how confidential can we manage to keep their information. So I shall also consult PCA, Public and Corporate Affairs, which will guide us on how we shall link our database system, and basically to ask for permission before we do that. So that everything will be legit and certified. Related works here, we looked at Backstage, Actors Access, the ones that have done it better, the ones we can relate to as we are creating our project. Expected results, we expect companies to be able to sign up easily. We expect those companies to carry out auditions, to call out for auditions, sorry. And these individuals should be able to apply by signing up to our platform. This is our Gantt chart. The timeline is placed here on the graph, basically. Future works, we talked about our future work is to like create a user-friendly platform which every user will associate with easily without finding any trouble. Our conclusion, our project should be able to provide, as we have said, an easy to use platform for these users, and it will only be compatible with the companies found in Uganda. That is the scope. So references, we contacted Sheila mainly. She works with URSB, but has contacts in the URA. So that's how we managed to find out that they took 2 of the 5 companies that we want to work with have TIN numbers and are registered, and we are still carrying out more research. Andy Omolo, project manager also at Summer Source. Yeah, and these are the links to their emails and their websites. Thank you very much for listening.